people. Happy Friday night. We are, I'm so glad the W week is over. We are on to W. As you can tell, I'm actually going to go do a W wellness activity tonight and go socialize and hang out with one of the ladies that I meditate with. So I'm pretty jazzed up about that. And then tomorrow night is Blue October's birthday concert to me. All right, maybe they didn't say it that way, but that's what I'm going for. I just realized it's at 9 o'clock tomorrow night. So I guess I'm staying awake a little longer than planned, but that's okay. I also got lifetime access. Lovely Karen got this for me for my birthday, so I'm a happy girl. Okay, other W words for today. So I don't know if I should start on the happy end of the spectrum or the opportunity end of the spectrum. So I guess I'll just dive right in with worth and worthy. And this has been a hot topic for me this last, 6 or 8 weeks, really digging deep around my perceived value of worth, of how other people, like, do they think I'm worth it or don't they kind of mentality, or learning a little bit more about how my past has influenced how I perceive my own worth. And that's been a big, uncomfortable growing. I've been doing a lot of work around abundance and finance and money. And I had like a wicked meltdown a few weeks ago about this. And it was more of a breakthrough than a meltdown, but our worth can't be determined by anyone else. It just can't. That being said, it doesn't mean that we can't feel like our value is based on someone else's actions or opinions or words or whatever. This is one of those levels, a deeper dive level that I don't know. I guess depending on where you are in your journey, if this was a day one, this is definitely not a topic for day one. It's a little bit deeper than that. And it takes some digging. It took a lot of digging to find out that this was part of some of what I needed to heal. And I'm glad that I addressed it. And I'm not sure that I'm on the other side of it yet. I still have some mental work to do around it. And I'll just continue to be honest about it. But let me tell you that no matter what anybody tells you, including your negative voices in your head, you are worth it and you are worthy. You're worthy of freaking everything. Everything the world has to offer, anything is possible, and you're worthy of that. So if no one else is telling you, I'm telling you. So that makes it so, just so you know. The next word, this was cute. This came up in class on Wednesday night. I was in the group that went to Tony Robbins' UPW thing, and he must have done something in reference to superheroes, but this one lady was sharing about how she wants to be Wonder Woman, or how she feels like Wonder Woman. And she did a good job of explaining, her version of this. And I understand the principle of trying to maybe take on another identity so that we feel like Wonder Woman. And this, to me, is another mindset. Like, we are superheroes already. We just are. Anyone who can survive gambling addiction is a hero. Anyone, even if they're still gambling and they're just aware and they're trying to make the steps and whatever, that's still amazing superhero stuff. This is I think Bill says it at the center, like, this shit ain't for kids, or it isn't for the weak-hearted or whatever. So just taking the journey makes us really badasses. And it's another thing I don't want you to forget. W Wonder, W Woman was also my favorite superhero, one of, like her. And I talked about Hulk the other day on Instagram, but in my head, I was Wonder Woman too. I could spin around and tell what time it was. And I think I had those underoos with stars. I'm not sure I ever had a lasso, but she was definitely iconic to me. And the last word will be, I think I mentioned this already in the beginning, is W, wellness. And wellness, wellness, again, is deeper than, wellness could be not having corona, like that's being well. It could be wellness of our bodies, they're not sick. Wellness could be our minds, taking good care of our minds. Like I think I mentioned vitamins last night. That would be one example. And exercising our brain through reading, learning, just stimulating it in a positive way other than just, the television or mindless activities. So wellness comes in a lot of different forms. Likewise, there's a lot of different paths to get to wellness. And everybody's journey is going to be a little different. I still have a lot of work to do on my wellness, even though I feel pretty well, most of the time on all my levels, my body, my brain, my spiritual wellness, my work wellness. Like there's just wellness all around. I feel pretty good about it most of the time. I mean, I'm definitely a 6 or a 7 as a general rule, but there definitely are a lot of 9 and 10 days, and I'm grateful for that. And I have some opportunity to do with my weight, and I've kind of been telling myself that I deserve a break and haven't dedicated the effort in any true fashion, because it's really funny when I put my mind to it. It's really easy to deal with the weight, but it hasn't been my focus lately. It is going to start being my focus on Monday when I start the 75 hard challenge. I can't believe I'm saying that out loud. I'm going to try to stick to it. I'm already creating my rules around it, and we'll see how that goes, because the diet piece of it is not well defined. So I'm starting to apply different strategies that I think will help. So that's what I got on W. I think that I think that I missed a word. Wishes. W, wishes. Here's my philosophy on wishes. And I read, I guess it's the book, The Secret, where they talk about having this genie, and this genie will give you whatever wish you want. One of the things I can tell you with absolute uncertainty is that when we stop gambling, our wishes can be met. Like our wishes can be granted and we can achieve anything we want. It's insanely crazy how much this actually works and how well it works. So it's pretty wonderful. Anyway, so I love having all my wishes granted. I feel like I have a personal genie in the universe looking out for me and helping me get on my path and do the things I need to do to make the biggest impact in the world. And it's an honor to be doing the work that I'm doing, and I will keep working on it. All right, guys, I hope that you have a great kickoff to the weekend. I will be back with you tomorrow morning. I have an interview where I'm actually getting interviewed tomorrow, so stay tuned. I'm going to be on somebody else's podcast. We got a couple of these coming up, which is pretty exciting to meet some more new people. And yes, I know I owe you some interview episodes and everything down the road. I think we might be getting closer to me. If I do decide to not do 2 a day, we might be getting closer to that. So if I do that, I'll start bringing up the interviews again, because I have a lot of people that I still want to interview, a lot of volunteers, a lot of really neat people that it's just been a matter of sitting down and talking to them. But a lot of value in the people that I met the last few months. And I know you like the interview styles as well. They have a lot of download hits. So I definitely want to get that going back again. So, all right, beautiful people. Thought it'd be awesome is out to go play tonight. Thanks for tuning in.